Felt like the boat was in good enough stead to go a few months without me taking care of it, and had a car full of stuff, so it was time to make the long trip back to Pennsylvania.
So, coming up the coast of Florida, I found a little place to stop and eat my lunch, which is kind of a rare gem in Florida. Most of the public places charge a fee, and because they expect your usage behavior is going to be show up and sit on the beach all day, and they charge a fee, which whatever, but it's hard to justify paying a fee just to sit somewhere for 15 minutes to eat lunch. This place is surprisingly nice. I think after 8 I'll walk down to the beach and just stand on the sand for a little bit. Haven't been near the ocean in a long time. This is St. Mary's, Georgia. This is the waterfront and the docks. It's a kind of a quaint little town. One of the interesting things about, kind of traveling is just accidentally finding things like this. So this is my final Airbnb of the trip. Kind of disappointed right off the bat that the bathroom is a porta-john. But then again, I am roughing it in a school bus converted into an Airbnb. The hillbilly cabin in Georgia really just ruined expectations. I mean, that place was so phenomenal. Like literally, this is a school bus. Here's the door. You close the door. It's quaint and it's cute. And it is pretty much exactly what, I expected. I am happy that there's a big comfy chair. I'm just gonna relax a little bit. I've been driving for like 8 hours today. And I got lost when I went to look for dinner because there was a bridge out and Google didn't seem to understand that there was a bridge out, and trying to get to where I was going, it kept telling me that I was going the wrong way, and I'm like, yes, I know, but if I go the way you want me to, I'm going to fall into the lake because there's not a bridge there where you think there is.
But I did manage to find this restaurant right on the shore of a neat little mountain lake.
I did some hiking this afternoon. So this is the New River in Virginia, and I always think of the New as being in West Virginia, which it does. It flows through West Virginia, but this is the part of it that flows through Virginia. That person has a hell of a fancy house over there. It's a shame that I'm here in the morning. The light is completely wrong for this view, looking east. But yeah, this is probably pretty spectacular in the afternoon. The sun's lighting the mountainside instead of backlighting it. But this whole drive has been like this. It's just you're driving through these mountains, and every now and then you crest something, and you got to keep your eyes open because you're watching the road because it's windy. But there's a lot of good views. There's not enough scenic overlooks on this highway, not by a long stretch. You could say what you want, but it's kind of hard not to love Pennsylvania. You could do any amount of traveling through it. West Virginia, Maryland are all beautiful. Trip over. I was thinking that after all that driving, I wouldn't want to empty the car. I'd unload the car. I'd just be too bleh. But nope. I pile here. Piles to go upstairs, clothes to be washed, the ladder to go back up into storage, all of the cans that I took off the boat. I'll just try to talk over the dishwasher. Okay, so I kind of failed. You see right there, that is my backpacking, backpack. Serious, like on the right here is my little day pack. This is my serious backpack. You fit a tent and, sleeping bag and all that stuff in there and go out for days. One of the goals of going down to Florida and going to the boat is to get all of my backpacking gear and bring it back to Pennsylvania, because there's lots of backpacking opportunities here in Pennsylvania. Now that I've got the car and I've got the car emptied, I realize I failed utterly at that goal. I have my backpack. I failed to get my tent and I failed to get my sleeping bag. And without those two things, still kind of not able to backpack. With all the other stuff that I went to do while I was there, it just got lost, and until I got back and emptied the car, I realized I had failed. So because money's a little tight right now, I'm reluctant to buy a new tent and a new sleeping bag. I guess I should have made a checklist